I'm just making sure we're live and whatnot. And that we are, it looks like. And yes, because I did want to play some more Magic the Gathering. Yeah, I'm starting a brand new playthrough with a brand new commander deck, so... Of course, I'm going to be more excited to just spend as much time as possible just, I don't know, finding all the upgrades I want for my ideal deck. I still have my previous save file, but... yeah, honestly, at this point, honestly more fun to just start fresh. Versus, I don't know, still having literally just like some of the best decks in the game. And thus, yes, I barely have any gold to my name because I keep spending it on more like cards as I find them. I find some good cards, I spend my gold on them, simple as that. If I need to gain double life. See if there's any, like, good lands in here. I guess this one is okay. That one, too, is fine. This one's pretty much basically unplayable. It can't even make mana by itself. And it gives a pretty much completely irrelevant keyword to your legends of a specific color. And you need other legends on the field for it to even do anything. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. I know that's good for 4 mana. That's fairly good too for 4 mana still. I think Mantis Rider just slightly edges it out. It's pretty much like the same 3 keyworded abilities, but 1 less mana, but you get only 1 less toughness. So yeah, Gisela the Broken Blade, or Gisela, however I pronounce her name. I need to just pony up 500 gold for that. I guess I'll sell Croc. I think I'm just gonna sell Croc the Thumbless. Didn't really have a plan to actually play it exactly. Let's just hope I don't need this board wipe later. Alright, I'll sell the Mind Stone. Yeah, the Mind Stone's gone now, too. I would also need to find Bruna the Fading Light. That's a 7 mana angel. And I need to control this too to be able to meld them together into this 9/10 here. If I remember correctly, like, the 7 mana Bruna can bring back, like, any human or angel from graveyard to battlefield when she enters. Which, that would at least make it a little bit easier to set up both Bruna and Gisela to meld them together into this. Even if I never do that, Even if I never get to do that, I still have a 4/3 Flying First Strike and Lifelink for just 4 mana. I think we're gonna play the Holy Cow. I'm gonna try that too. I mean, if I get Skull Clamp and then could just clamp the Crawling Chorus and then also clamp the Might token it leaves behind, I get to draw like a total of 4 cards there. Also, Skrell's Hive, Sunset Revelry, and then like 5 cards now have to come out. I'll probably put that in also as another piece of removal. That just draws me a card. This also just only draws me a card. I think I'll remove. I don't really need extra mana that badly with this deck. Don't think I need Sol Ring too badly. Yeah, I just want to quickly get this down to like the 99 cards. Five mana to get rid of a creature or enchantment. I think that'll be the last card I just take out for the time being. So, how much better is this going to be now that with the deck's in that state? Only one way to find out, really, just actually jump into some more games with it. Only one way to know for sure. It's an owl. Okay, it's the Island Swamp. You can also cycle for 2. Pass turn. Flying Death Touch. Okay. I guess I'll also play Skull Clamp. I could just totally destroy. This is an artifact, so this capsule could get rid of it. I'll let that hit me. Oh, Baleful Strix. Oh, I can only do damage to attacking or blocking creatures. I'll get rid of one of them, and he'll just play another. Another Baleful Strix, too. Is it just gonna be like all these Strixes, that's all he's gonna play? Is that all we're gonna be seeing him play? Okay, Palace Familiar and Sage Owl, so... Alright, more owls, pretty much. Not surprising. I'm gonna draw 2 cards because of my Skull Clamp. If my commander gets killed, I'll just draw 2 cards off Skull Clamp again. Dream Strix and... okay, Dream Strix again. I'll just attack like this. And draw another 2 cards there. We're gonna be here for a while, aren't we? I'm gonna make 3 soldiers from this entering, so that's gonna be another 3, like... I'm gonna get another 3 life off of that right there. Pass. Oh wow, 1 ring. Anyways, I guess we're just gonna play that. A bunch of creatures just died. And I just drew another 2 more cards. I'll draw another card off of my 1 ring. Exile target creature or each creature if I pay 6. I can just wipe his board. Exile each creature you don't control. And you can go search his library for like 6 basic lands, but... never gonna get to use them at that point. Alright, there's what we were looking for. A sweeper. Okay, some shards. And hopefully this duel doesn't end up being too difficult. Well, I drew Skull Clamp again, so that's good. Got Skull Clamp in another opening hand. Cast my commander, pass. Mana Rock. Marble Diamond, so basically a Mana Rock, sure. Oh, I'm gonna gain 2 life every time I play a creature now. Angel spells you cast cost 2 less to cast. A party creature card in your hand perpetually gets +1/+1. Cleric, rogue, warrior, or wizard. Let's cast Gisela. Flying First Strike, lifelink. I'm gonna try and swing into this board and see what happens. Okay, 3 damage to the face. She just top decked that, didn't she? So she can cast this for the miracle cost. 2 4/4 angels with flying. I gotta now deal with. I'm gonna gain 5 life, at least, like, sure. Take vengeance, destroy Gisela the Broken Blade. I'm still gonna draw my 2 cards off Skullclamp. I'm gonna now take 8. Gain 2 more life here. Probably play another creature and gain even more life from that. I have 3 gain 1 life triggers here from this entering, and it's gonna make a token that's gonna give me another 3 gain 1 life triggers. Just like that, we can heal off the damage. And I'm just gonna clamp this cat token to give me 2 more cards. I'll make this attack, I guess. Yeah. Still cannot block these, so I'll take another 8. Rhea Dawnbringer. At the beginning of your upkeep, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. I'm gonna exile that with Borrowed Time. At that point, no, I can't let that stick around. Baffling End, get rid of one of the angel tokens. And I guess I'll just play a Doomed Traveler. Okay, so she's at 4. Alright, not attacking, I see. Keeping all these creatures up to block. I'm gonna just cast this thing as a creature. Oh, my creature's also a first strike. I didn't even realize I was gonna give my creatures +1/+0. Oh, and first strike. Maybe I could do something with that. The first strike, maybe I can get something done with it. So now 4 power on this for the turn. If this dies, it just leaves behind a White Spirit anyways, so I'd be fine with it dying. Daxos is probably not gonna get killed with 10 toughness. So he dies, and I get a Spirit. I'm gonna get 3 more gain 1 life triggers off of that. Alright, 30 life. Pass. You and creatures you control have protection from the chosen card type. So everything's now got protection from creatures. Let's draw 2 more cards, I suppose. But anyways. Maybe I need these creatures to actually just win. So basically, I won't be able to block anymore. They all have protection from other creatures. Alpha Strike. How did I do, like, 0 damage? Oh, her too, actually. I basically can't even do combat damage to her anymore. I just realized. Alright, so yeah, how am I supposed to win? If I can't do combat damage anymore, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, if I can no longer block or do combat damage, what am I supposed to do? That won't work either. I need something that's not a creature to deal with this. Return a creature from my graveyard to the battlefield. I don't quite think that's what I'm looking for, though. Definitely not what I'm looking for at the moment. This is not gonna give me what I'm looking for either. Well, I can Skull Clamp something else away and draw 2 more cards. If I had more creatures on the field, I could do something crazy with Outflank. If I had. If. I think I'm just 1 creature short right now. Decisions, what to do. What to do. If I had just like 1 more mana, I know exactly what I do. Seven creatures I have. I have to just tank all this damage. I'll gain some more life. I have, like, I believe 8 creatures now at this point. That should be plenty. Can I still actually survive? Is the question. Is it still possible to survive is the question. Probably. Let me gain 2 life. Yeah, I definitely have to outflank this. There's no getting around it. That's my only possible way of winning this. Alright, now I can declare blockers and actually kill some of these creatures since they're not protected anymore. So let's see who we can block. Obviously the flying creatures, nope. Flying, flying, and flying, so only this one apparently. That's the only one it can stop. Now what? Okay, I can exile this thing, this angel token she just made. That's gone. No, not this. This ability. -1 a Johnny. And now, let's just attack with everybody. Yeah, no, she doesn't have protection from creatures anymore, so this damage is actually gonna go through. Got her. Oh, another, like, Way to remove something. Staple to a 3/4 body with flying. Interesting card I can continue to build around. Porphyry Nodes. Bugenhagen, Wise Elder. Doesn't really look like there's anything else interesting in that pile. Trying to just see if I can skip this duel against this enemy here. Mother of Runes. Okay, that's a good find. Mother of Runes. That's probably gonna go straight in my deck. And if we need a board wipe, that's another potential option. Can also give my creatures first strike. Back to the world map it is. I got some loot and I'm happy with it. Okay, there's Mother of Runes. Or what's in this castle? We got some elephants outside. I see. Looks like I'm probably gonna have to fight these guys if I want to do anything in here. At least one of them I'll have to fight if I want to do anything in here. What did the Human Guard play again? Can't exactly say I remember. Scrubland, that's a nice land right there. Sorin of House Markov. Yeah, because that way now I don't have to worry about, because I know there's something on the backside. There's a back face to Sorin Markov. And yeah, now I don't think I gotta worry about whatever it is. Let's just attack like this again, pass. Okay. I'm just gonna exile this. Pass. Whenever Zathra Necromancer or another human creature you control dies, create a tapped 2/2 black zombie creature token. I'm gonna make 3 soldiers. Okay, so I can still attack for 1, guaranteed. Okay, I see. Whenever you cast a multicolored spell. He probably has some somewhere in his deck. I definitely don't have multicolored spells right now, that's for sure. He's got 2 life. What if I just swing with everything? There's a good chance I just kill him here. I have so many extra creatures to go around, he can't possibly block all of that. Godless Shrine and Scrubland. And a few other cards. If I want to play Rebels, maybe. A Shockland and a Dual Land we just got. And some treasure. Another Alms Collector. And then a bunch of cards I didn't get yet. A bunch of new cards to add to my collection. I'm just gonna grab this spell book and then probably just leave. Is that any good? Something about a monster roll token. And then make one of my creatures fight one of my opponent's creatures. Back to the world map. I got just about all the loot I wanted from just the treasure chests and the spellbooks. What am I attempting to auto-sell? Alms Collector. The cards that I already have, like, a copy of. Because I'm playing a Commander playthrough, so I won't be able to run two of the same card. I guess that's why it's just auto-selling those cards for me. I guess that was maybe programmed in to behave this way if you, I don't know, you're playing Commander, and thus can't run two of the same card. I'll just sell all three of these for barely anything. Expendable troops. Yeah, that's expendable, alright, I'm just selling them. What if I maybe do want to get my creatures first strike? I can always just sell that card if I actually do need money. I think we can do better for 5 mana. That's decent, but we can do better still, I'm sure of it. So yeah, we're once again actually coming into some money here. It can make 3 colors of mana. I'm gonna probably at least keep it around for now. Alright, back up to like 2,500 gold. If we want to go back on a shopping spree, now we can. Choose one. If you control your commander, you may choose both. Creatures you control gain flying, vigilance, and double strike until end of turn. Or they gain lifelink, indestructible, and protection from all colors until end of turn. My deck is just putting a lot of creatures on the board. So for now, this is perfect. Whenever a creature you control attacks, a white creature, whenever it attacks, to gain 1 life. For now, I suppose, yeah, we can play that too. Exile the 2 artifacts and or enchantments when this enters. I might come back to that later, potentially. Okay, this can transform when it dies into a land. And apparently it can transform back. If one or more creature tokens would be created under your... 3 times that many are created instead! Wow. Yeah, how many token... I have quite a few cards that just make tokens, so... I think we're gonna buy that. And run it for the time being. Alright, what's up here? Silence. Opponents can't cast spells. Royal Decree. Whenever a swamp, mountain, black permanent, or red permanent becomes tapped, Royal Decree deals 1 damage to that permanent's controller. If I need a specifically to counter either a black or a red deck, or a black-red deck, if I need a counter to that, what's in here? Second Little Pig. I've never seen this before. Curious Colossus. When this creature enters, each creature target opponent controls loses all abilities, becomes a coward, and has base power type this 1/1. I just wish it didn't cost a whopping 7 mana though, but... yeah, imagine playing that against like a full board of my opponent's creatures and basically making them useless. Imagine that. That's gonna go out. Let's try Linden. I guess also a Chrome as well. I definitely want to try the God here. Now I gotta take just 2 cards have to come out. Actually, I'll just cut the Flying Cow. I never gave poor Holy Cow a chance. With all these other cards to go around, he never really stood a chance, to be honest. Yeah, I have quite a few cards that just make tokens. I have some creatures that when they die, just make a random 1/1. We can make 3 of them now. Potentially. I guess I'll duel this knight here. Yep, armored knight. Let's, yeah, duel him. Wait, 25 life. We might have a serious duel on our hands here. Basilisk. Equipped creatures Death Touch and Lifelink. Alright, let's play a Johnny's Pridemate. I'm gonna gain life because of this as this enters, and it's gonna also... Yeah, every time I gain life, it's just gonna get a free +1/+1 counter on it. Pass. Pretty good, actually, there. I guess we'll attack for 4 to start. I'll let this hit me for 3. I guess I'll play Gisela now. Attack for 5 and pass. What does this do when it enters? Nothing when it enters, except for giving his creatures all +1/+1. Still does quite a bit, actually. Alright, I just drew another basic land. I'll just pass. Okay, we're gonna have a lot going on here, I see. That has lifelink, or... Okay, it didn't have lifelink also. I'm just gonna exile all those creatures. And now I have a combat phase where I can just attack with everything with no consequence. Hero of Bladehold and Colossus Hammer and stuff going on here. Well, he definitely has to block, that's for sure. Got him. That 25 life, it literally didn't matter. Yeah, I'll take the cards. The White Castle's just right over here. Probably not, like, ready to attempt the castles anytime soon, I don't think. Plains and Plowshares. A bunch more lands, I see. None of which I exactly need right now. Equipment. Don't really think I need anything in here either at the moment. Ephemerate. That's a really good card. That's a really good 1-mana instant. I'll pick up the Ephemerate. May even take the Restoration Angel. Yeah, I will take the Restoration Angel also. Light Paws, Emperor's Voice. I'm not really playing auras, so that's probably not gonna work. I have too few auras to make it work. Back to the world map. Probably just gonna run to the next town and see what they got for sale over there. Okay, this Ajani can just make Ajani's Pride mates. If you have at least 15 life more than your starting life total, exile Ajani Strength of the Pride in each artifact and creature your opponents control. I already have a Planeswalker still. I was definitely thinking about it though. Do the enemies have commander decks if you play commander mode? For now, they still do not. Creatures entering the battlefield don't cause abilities to trigger. I'm not really looking for that right now. Maybe an opponent is, like, playing a deck where I would really want to have, say, like, have this. They still have their usual decks. I would go play against one if I didn't just want to like keep on browsing for cards. Oh, serialized Bitterbloom Bearer. Amateur hero. Spider-Man wouldn't hesitate to save others, and neither will I. Seems difficult to start with. Surprisingly, haven't been having that much trouble. Despite the larger deck, and also, not to mention, only running one copy of each card. It's still been going just smoothly enough. If I need to destroy something for 2 mana. Sure, they get an Ox token, but if I need to desperately just get rid of something for 2 mana, then by all means. I think I'm gonna pick that up too, the Selfless Spirit. Once I sell off a few other cards I'm probably not gonna use anymore. I'm gonna just let go of that turtle for 250. I'll let go of the Fathom Mage also. Seems difficult. I've still been making it work, though. So where is Selfless Spirit so I can start running that? seems difficult, especially when you get like a commander that I don't think anyone really plays this. Daxos, Blessed by the Sun, and I don't know like anyone who actually plays this, like seriously. This is like who I spawned in with. And I've still been making it work to some degree. Also helps I'd spawn in with a few other cards that similarly basically read as follows. When a creature enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life, so kind of encouraging me to just stack a lot of those kinds of effects up all at once. Also, not to mention, like, just like the day before, I found a Skull Clamp randomly in one of the shops. I also spawned in with a Doomed Traveler, and then when I got Skull Clamp, I'm like, oh. When a quick creature dies, draw 2 cards. This is a 1/1. It's going to leave behind another 1/1 that I can also clamp to draw 2 more cards. So I think I'll just play a few creatures like that as they come along. So for example, in a similar vein, whatever the hell this is supposed to be, because it's a 1/1 that when it dies makes another 1/1 creature. And if I Skull Clamp both, I'm basically drawing 4 cards. In a similar vein, when this dies, it's going to make a 1/1 as well. So I do have quite a few cards that just create tokens as they enter. This is another such card. I believe this wasn't in my starting deck, I just found this in one of the many shops. I did like a Magic 2010 like booster draft. Won the entire event, so I got to actually keep all the cards I drafted, including this being one of them. That also makes 3 tokens. And then very recently picked this up. 6 mana, like 6/6 God, that makes it so all my tokens, I get 3 times as many as normal. Oh, Parallax Wave, that's nice. I'm gonna just pick up Parallax Wave. Yeah, if I get, like, Philia, that's gonna be hilarious if I get Philia. Yeah, the dog that every time it attacks, you can just blink a permanent on either player's field. Okay, a non-land permanent. But yeah, that'll be hilarious. This runs low on fate counters, I just attack with Philia and reset it. Then it comes back with all 5 fate counters again. And even if I don't have that synergy, just paying 4 mana to, even if only temporarily, get rid of a bunch of my opponent's creatures, I'd still play that any day. If I only need like 1 or 2 turns to actually kill them, then so what if they maybe get their creatures back in a few turns? If I know what I'm doing, they'll be dead before that happens. If an opponent would search a library, they search the top 4 cards of their library instead. That might come up. That's probably gonna come up. Sooner or later. Yeah, so these are soldiers. Whenever a player cycles a card. I'm not trying to cycle cards, specifically. That's not what I'm trying to do exactly. Do I have enough soldiers I can just justify throwing a War Falcon into my deck? Okay, this can just investigate when it enters. Yeah, if I have 2 mana just lying around, just, yeah, sacrifice that clue that it makes and just draw another card. But... anyways... even if I don't ever play it, it's only 50 gold. Esper cards. So pretty much anything in the combination of white, blue, black. I'll pass on that. Oh wow, Fierce Guardianship. Even though I'm not currently playing blue, if I do pivot to blue, that would be something I definitely want to actually have. Absolutely would want to be playing that if I pivot to blue. So what can I sell to pay for it? We're already almost there. I think I'll just let go of the Knighthood. Fierce Guardianship. For if I ever want to play blue. I'll be glad I picked that up. I have like no money yet, I'm still just browsing all these shops here for cards. Even though I don't have the money to buy any of them. Well, unless I go sell some of the cards I actually would probably rather keep. Okay, that's very good. If I can get it onto the battlefield, that's crazy good. Oh, there's Avacyn there too. Oh, there's Einstein. I guess it's probably going to be back to some actual dueling with this deck. Unless maybe there's one more upgrade I want to quickly make. If Soltari Champion attacks, all of the creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. If I need to give all my creatures a buff to their stats, that's definitely another way to do it. Okay, yeah, plus Parallax Wave. I think this will just go. Unless maybe I do actually need to get rid of a problematic artifact or enchantment. Okay, I guess I'm gonna duel this giant. Ceradon. Wait, 30 life. I think we have another, like, tough game on our hands here. I'm playing barely any non-basics. I should be fine. Pass. Okay, he just missed his third land drop. That sounds like good news for me there. I'm gonna give him the Bone Splitter, Daxos, and attack for 4. Morph creature. I'm gonna throw the Shadow Spear here. And attack for 5. And gain some life. Destroy target artifact or land. Destroying Shadow Spear. Pretty much spent all his mana to do that. Let's just give this guy Vigilance. And a permanent +1/+1. Gilded. So what does this do? If you control it... Okay, he definitely controls a desert. So every time that attacks, one of my creatures will not be able to block. Oh hey, I have another creature I can actually go play. I'll just have this attack for a whopping 6. No attacks. Whenever a creature dies, that creature's controller sacrifices a land. Enchanted permanent can't attack, block, or crew vehicles. If there were any vehicles to go around anyways. We'll attack like this. At that point, I'm forcing a block. Pass. He's just gonna play this and do nothing. Oh yeah, I got him. Easy. 30 life. That didn't do him any favors. That did not help him nearly enough. What is this creature? A Naga warrior? Let's try this hand. Okay, he's also playing deserts, I see. Forest. Play my commander, pass. Anyways, just exile it until this saga leaves the battlefield. Okay, another hooded brawler. Oh right, put some +1/+1 counters on each of my creatures. Yeah, let's do that. These will both actually attack. Unsubstantiated something back into my hand, okay. And again. Actually, no, we're going to just let this be in my hand. I can cast it for 2 mana from there. I'm gonna recast Ixion. Again, just get rid of that. Attack for 4. And he just blocked. Draws 3 cards. And then probably just dies the next turn. At this point, just dies this turn. Can I just Alpha Strike? I'll take your cards, and then I'll be on my way. What is this? A dog. Oh no, I think I want more than 1 land in my opening hand. Dog is going first. Sure, that's fine. Okay, I meant to go, yeah, cast a Soul Warden. Other dogs you control get +1/+1. Every time it attacks. Yeah, including itself, it prevents combat damage to itself, too. Pass. Let's just ideally not lose to another wild animal. I mean, the elephant didn't kill us. So let's just make sure we don't die to this dog also. Pass. Okay, that's now 4/5. Non-token creatures also my non-token creatures get +1/+1 and have vigilance. And this flies. None of these do, so this is just free. This is free damage. Another dog. I'm gonna use this to get rid of this pack leader. The one that's giving his creatures all +1/+1. I'm actually gonna make Daxos attack this time. This too, because it also flies, so that's more free damage. Oh, that's 4 toughness, still. Okay, that's just the 3/5 with no abilities. Oh, I gotta get rid of something. Yeah, those all fly, so that's perfect. Song of the Dryads. Value Town. Adventurer. Alright, that's a big... What is that supposed to be there? Dinosaur Elite while we're fighting it. Let's try this. Cast my commander and pass. Source the Plowshares. I mean, anyways, I would have much preferred to actually have that stick around. Okay, right back to me. I'll cast my Steadfast Queen. Okay, and I'll get a free point of life just by attacking. Okay, literally just gonna go ramp into another land and then pass it back to me. I'll cast a Quarter Paladin. And just attack like this for 6. Okay. I'll put down my commander again. Attack with both of these. He's at 11. I'll just pass. This spell can't be countered. Trample, Ward 4, Haste, Toxic 4. Not gonna attack. I gotta pay an additional 4 to target this with anything. I guess let's just draw another card, I suppose. Doom Traveler. I'm gonna Skull Clamp it to draw 2 more cards. I'm not gonna really be swinging through this, so we'll just pass. Okay, another big scary dinosaur. Well, Skull Clamp again to just, yeah, draw 2 more cards. Oh, this could work. Or maybe not. I'd have to pay extra mana to actually temporarily remove these. Maybe it won't work after all. Alright, I guess I'll just keep making more tokens. And then maybe I'll think of something. Destroy all artifacts and— no, my Skull Clamp! Oh, and because he's an enchantment, him too. Him also, because he's an enchantment as well. Well, I could definitely take 14 damage. I could survive it. Yeah, with a 28 life. I did not know he was gonna just cast another creature, but he did. Can I pay the 4? Now it can't attack or block anymore. That's perfect. Lay down arms on this right here to get rid of it too. Well, at least gain some life just by virtue of simply attacking. We'll do like this. And do 10 damage to his face. Okay, what do you got? Yikes. Ghalta and Mavren. Yeah, good thing I have Parallax Wave. Until this goes away, yeah, that Ghalta and Mavren's gonna be gone. At this point, I guess I kind of have to just do that, to not just die. I guess I'm also just gonna cast 8.5 Tails with the mana I still have up. And then I'll just pass. Remove a fate counter. Remove another one to exile this. Pay 2 to actually be able to resolve that. At this point, I can just Alpha Strike, win the game with all these attacks. Get rid of all his creatures just for long enough. Now I can just win the game. Yeah, that's why Parallax Wave is a good card. Oh, Yoshimaru! Oh yeah, we got Polyraptor. I've never seen this before. Silverback Elder. Another, like, god creature. So Pandrel, Hunger Dominus. Double the power toughness of each creature you control until end of turn. Yeah, we got some really good cards there. Those are some really good cards. Can I go and see some loot here? Opalescence! Except I'm not really playing many enchantments, so... doesn't quite tickle my fancy there. Can we get this guy to move or no? Starting to think we can't get him to move, so I'm just gonna have to probably fight him. It was either, yeah, fight him or just turn around and leave. We'll fight him. I'll try this hand. Bone Splitter, pass. Your move. Play my commander, your move. I'll play another creature. Go in, attack for 4, pass. Okay. Doesn't fly or have reach or anything yet. And it can block potentially an additional 99 creatures. That's hilarious. Attack with both. When this becomes monstrous, exile all artifacts and enchantments. Okay, that doesn't fly or have reach either. This needs to still actually become monstrous to gain reach. Doesn't look like... I don't think this is exiling anything at this point. Oh, pay 2 mana for Mothrider Cavalry. Attack with all the flying creatures. Swords to Plowshares. I don't have a response there. Looks like neither does he. Looks like he can't stop my flying creatures. Senu. Akron Legionnaire. Okay, we have a board wipe that also doubles as a 7/7 for 7 with Vigilance. What's in here? Acacian Skirmishers. Something about banding, I'm probably not interested. Again, I'm probably not interested because it has banding. I don't want to, like... I don't want to figure out this keyword. And a Chandra Planeswalker. Pretty solid loot in there all around. Another monastery. We'll have to fight another angel most likely to... Yeah, we'll fight the Angel Warrior again. After barely managing to defeat the last one. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just play my Doom Traveler. So yeah, sadly I can't attack into this board for now. Okay, apparently that's a 3-3. I probably gained the +1/+1 from this right here. At least I'm very sure it did. Banisher Priest. I can only get rid of one of these things. The one that makes the angels cost 2 less, I think I'll just get rid of. Attack with all those. Another one of these. I'll just plain cycle. And cast this Moth Rider Cavalry for 2 mana. And my other creatures also get like +1/+1. Pass. Disenchant, because he's an enchantment. Yeah, that checks out. I'll let this hit me. And apparently Soul Warden just died too. Take vengeance, killing my Soul Warden. Alright, now I got no cards left in my hand. And yeah, no way to actually get through these 2 creatures. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just go in with everybody. Try and get as much damage dealt as possible. Can I pick both? Oh, I can actually choose both. Didn't even need the Achrome as well. At that point, we're just gonna win more. There's some good loot in here, I guess. Big score. It costs 4 mana, right? Discard a card to draw 2 cards and create 2 treasure tokens. Oh, and Slash Panther. Okay, I guess we'll skip dueling him in that case. And let me see some more loot. Destroy all artifacts and enchantments. Alright, there's some more loot to add to my collection. Is that a cat? A stray cat, it is. Again, start off with my commander and pass. At the beginning of your end step, target opponent. Creates a 1/1 black rat creature with Death Touch. Cats you control have protection from rats. Yeah, I'll take the free creature. I don't mind. He'll just play another one. I'll make the rats. Okay, so I mean I can probably get rid of this. Or just force it to be unable to block entirely. That works too. Alright, we're already done. That was like 4 turns to do that. That took 4 turns for me to do. Okay, so it looks like I still have this bird following me. I'd rather get back to a town and see what other cards I can go buy. I'd rather sell some more of my Spoils of War. Let's see what else I can buy with that. I've arrived at Manning's Fort. I'll sell all 3 of those. Sell the Akron Legionnaire. I'll sell that. I could be doing much crazier things, I'm sure of it, for 6 mana. I'll sell the Exalted Angel also. Maybe I'll keep the Great Furnace. I'll sell this. I think I'll also let go of the Hydra, I think. Yeah, I think I can let go of it. Shuffle my library, and for 2 mana. Tap, pay 2, shuffle your library. I think I'll sell this Green God, though. Destroys 2 enchantments for 2 mana. I think I'll sell this Protean War Engine, I've never heard of it. Bury target attacking or blocking dragon. I still don't think I'm gonna need it that badly. Maybe if it didn't cost like 5 mana. I know this land is more or less completely useless, so sell that. So far, yeah, this is the most gold I managed to hold at, like, one point. Yeah, this is so far, like, the most gold I've managed to have. In this playthrough, at least. We're gonna almost be at, like, 5,000 at this point. We're almost at 5,000 after that. I guess I will actually not be playing this at this point. Let's just sell like a couple more cards just so I can have 5,000 gold exactly. Or a little bit over that. Just to say we reached our first 5,000 gold. If I wanted to do a booster draft, but I think I'll pass. I'm still probably just gonna pass on that. me see what's for sale. Booster packs. I still don't really feel like gambling with booster packs for now. A Hero of Bladehold. That's also a pretty solid card. At least with the deck I'm currently playing, that is. Bramaz, King over Escos. And I feel like, yeah, I'm getting a lot here for just 3 mana, so I'm gonna pick it up. At the beginning of each end step, if you put a counter on a creature this turn, investigate. And then pay 2 to sacrifice that clue to just draw another card. And the flying is also nice. Colonian Hydra. Yeah, if I was playing green, that would be amazing, especially if I was doing a strategy relating to +1/+1 counters. Sketchbooks. That would literally just let me have basic lands with arts of my choosing. I basically unlock different, like, artworks for my basic lands if I buy that. I mean, at the moment, I'd much rather just actually continue to upgrade my deck. Or future decks I want to build. Rather than just, I don't know, I get to pick which basic lands I want to put in my deck. Mardu Mercantile, what's in here? Ishin, 2 heavens as 1. If a creature attacking causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. That would also be fun to perhaps try and build around, certainly. That would also be another fun commander to actually play. I guess just to keep that around as an option if I ever want to pivot to those specific colors. Ooh, a Silvercoat Lion. I'm not gonna play this. Can I see the backside of this saga? I'm still probably gonna pass on that. Alright, let's just go to the next town and see what they got for sale. I'm gonna go, yeah, down here next. What is this? Is this supposed to be a skeleton? I don't think so. Let's see. Another, it's an adventurer. We'll try this hand. Mother of Runes pass. If I need to just give protection to any of my creatures, yeah, now Mother of Runes could do that. Can't be blocked as long as it's attacking alone. When this deals combat damage to a player, venture into the dungeon. I'm still not exactly up to date with venturing into the dungeon, to be honest. Let's attack for 2, I suppose. Oh, not gonna bother attacking. Even if it did attack. If it does attack alone, then I can't block, but still not gonna bother, apparently. Counter Doomed Traveler. In-room cave entrance, so scry 1. Fly. Enchanted creature has flying, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, venture into the dungeon. Still not gonna attack though, probably because he's low on life. There we go. I need 1 more mana to actually... I'll just cast the 2 mana creature I have in my hand instead. Alright, so we'll attack for 6 and for 2. Protection for my choice of... Well, obviously it's gonna be blue. Or just, yeah, make my 6/6 unblockable. A bunch of, like, Dungeons and Dragons, Adventures in the Forgotten Realm cards. With the venturing into the dungeon mechanic. Manning's Forge we have. Let's see what we have for sale here. Caster may change target creature's color to any other color. Limit of 1 change per turn. When you cast a spell, if you cast another spell this turn, copy this spell. I think that's decent for the stage of the game that I happen to be in. Shouldn't be too hard, I don't think, to make that work. Parting Guest. Or I can exile something for I have something for 2 mana, we can just exile it, so I'll buy that too. If I was playing red, that would be amazing. Cloud Shift. I do already have Ephemerate, but I guess I'll just, because it's so cheap, I'll pick up the Cloud Shift too. Okay, a Saga that just, it's gonna make more tokens for me. If I had even more Knights in my deck, I'd be, like, really excited to pick this up, but I'm not even exactly building towards that. I'll just pass on that. Modern Horizons 2 booster, Final Fantasy, Edge of Eternities. If I had more money to just spend, I'd buy booster packs. And actually kind of just gamble. Oh, Baneslayer Angel, wow. I still don't think I need Baneslayer Angel that badly with all the other cards I have currently in my possession. I mean, there are like plenty of other like really good creatures that are now like able to compete with Baneslayer Angel for those spots in my deck. I might end up playing the deck that wants this, possibly. Oh, Benalish Marshal. Another, like, all your creatures get +1/+1. I can just sell it back if I don't need it anymore and get, like, half my money back. Until then, that's probably very solid playable in my White Weenie deck. So some of the cards that I bought, let me just go edit my deck with some of the cards I recently got. I'll also put, I guess, yeah, let's also put Senu in there. And 5 cards are gonna come out. I think I'm just gonna remove the Healing Hawk. I have Mother of Runes, so maybe I don't need... Maybe I wouldn't need 8.5 Tails, I don't know. Should definitely make sure I still have, like, plenty of creatures to my name. I think I have, like, better finishers in my deck, honestly. Alright, let's see what's in the Sea Temple. Let's see what I can get done here, perhaps, if anything. Let's start exploring. Force Spike, 2 Pendelhavens, an Enchanted Being. Palladium Ores and Hellfire. Merfolk Elite, just gonna go straight for like the head honcho of this Sea Temple. Who's apparently gonna start with this on his field. And he's going first. At least it spawns in with Summoning Sickness. At least that enters Summoning Sick, thankfully. Pass. Okay, that's quite a bit to read. Well, I could just make its activated abilities impossible to activate. And then I'll just have to pass. I tapped out to do that. Whenever a merfolk you control kills combat damage to a player, draw a card. I can get rid of this, at least, so I'll do that. And then just play another creature down that can... Play another creature that can just slow him down for the time being. Okay, he just went and got 2 islands out of his deck, I see. I'm gonna put down my Ajani. Alright, let's actually attack. If I attack with Daxos... Okay, it's actually not gonna bounce because this can't block even. Taps target land by paying 1. What does this do? Whenever you cast a Merfolk spell, create a blue Merfolk token with hexproof. Just gonna go... Okay, cultivate into more basic lands. Alright, now if I can find anything that can just make creature tokens, then that's where I'm actually gonna go. That's when I get to go to Value Town. Pass. Tap planes. Sure, why not? I'll get rid of this. And then I'll play, because I played another spell already this turn. I'll get 2 of them. I'll gain some life. Pass. If we can even do anything at this point. It does not look like it. Easy. What do you got for me? Nature's Lore, not bad. Perpetually. All creature cards I own with mana value 2 or less perpetually, so from everywhere? Wow. Magistra of Worth. Merfolk Avatar. Let's fight one of these. I guess while we're here. Keep. Sure. Well, I guess I'll play this. Attack with both of these again. Pass. Okay. A Chrome as well. I guess I'll also gain 10 life from that. Parallax Wave. Just get rid of Merfolk Sovereign. And then one more combat phase should do it. Okay, at least I got a Mythic. And I also got a Rare. Yeah, that was some fine loot. Yeah, now that I'm passing through the islands, probably gonna go look for the capital city, and then from there, buy the blue rune to teleport back to it when I need to, and also the life upgrade. Because it's only gonna be 500 gold. Blaster Combat DJ. Oh, blue cards for sale. Nothing that really stands out here, though. Book of Exalted Deeds? I still don't think I'll need it, though. Any good equipment I could actually maybe afford? I think I'll still wait on that. Probably would still rather actually buy more cards for the time being, before upgrading my equipment. Land cards. Ooh, Volrath Stronghold, Urza's Saga. This can tutor up Skull Clamp, so you better believe I'm gonna buy it. Some good cards in here. If I pivot to green, I guess I'll be happy I picked that up. That might be worth picking up. Let me see some more equipment. I want to see more equipment still. A Screaming Shield. Oh, Sword of the Meek. I have Thopter Foundry. Yeah, once I actually get Esper colors together, if I ever do that. I need to do that first before I can make any use of Sword of the Meek, though. I already own this. Oh wow, Mithril Coat. I'll just do this one more time. Oh wow, Sword of Feast and Famine. I was always a fan of that card, so you better believe I'm gonna just pick it up. Nuka-Cola vending machine. This literally looks like something out of the 1930s. Well, I mean, if I keep spending money at the rate I'm spending it, I'm gonna be out of gold again real soon. But at least I'll be happy with the cards I found. I will flay the skin from your flesh, and the flesh from your bones, and scrape your bones dry, and still you will not have suffered enough. I might also take the... Do I take this? Can't really think of a deck I want to play that really wants this. I might as well still grab this if I ever need to just, I don't know, ramp in green. Mystic Sanctuary, I'll take that for 50. Yeah, let's buy that. Watery Grave, okay. Mishra's Factory, also not half bad. I'll pick that up too. Slowly but surely, we're also getting like the really good lands out of the way too, so when I actually want to just play multiple colors, I'll have the mana base ready. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab that too. And in fact, I want to see some more. I want to see even more of these artifacts here. Oh, Cormus Bell. I want to see a few more. One more time. Did I check this shop yet? No, but nothing here I really want, though. Alright, back into the blue biome we go. True name Nemesis. Well, I'm gonna pick that up. I'm buying that. Protection from your opponent. Definitely grab that. If I play blue, yeah, that's going in whatever blue deck I play. Oh, this is the Sphinx shop. I was wondering what this little pixel art was supposed to represent. It's the Sphinx shop. That's the capital city, am I right? Over there. Oh, it's a cute little turtle. Let's beat the ever-living shit out of it. Keep. Oh, yeah, I'm going first. Pretty looking island, I must say. Pass. Turtle plays Thriving Turtle. Alright, so that's gonna just attack. Okay, that won't untap either. I guess I could just exile this for 3. Giant tortoise. Alright. Where's my stuff? Where's my skull clamp and the like? Wanna just put something back into the library, I guess. Alright, where are my good creatures? Okay, that's gonna go straight to being a 4/4. Planes. Okay, there's a creature I can start just pounding with. Here's something I can start attacking with. But first, we'll just swing for 6 here. Yeah, there's a solid win condition right there. Oh, that's only gonna cost 2. Okay, it's time to just cast a Crumb as well. At this point, I think I should just win by Alpha Striking. Yeah. Gonna drop 11 cards for me, apparently. I'll take them. I'll take all your cards, thank you. Vivi's Persistence. I'll take the loot. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here. There's the capital city. Let me in. Is that the inn? There it is. Let me just sell the cards on... Most of these I'm probably honestly not going to need, to be honest. I will, for now, keep the Force Spike. I'll keep this for now, also, I suppose. These are the top X cards in my library. May play up to 2 of those until the end of my next turn. I'll still probably just sell it, though. I'll keep one Pendelhaven, sell the other. Sell both these turtles also. I'm gonna sell the Vivi's Persistence. Alright, back up to like 2,400 gold with that. Yeah, if I want any of this, though, I have to fork over a lot of money. First, I want to see what they have for sale here. Malcolm, Alluring Scoundrel. I'm gonna pick that up. Solid playable right there. Let's grab that. Merfolk. There's probably some theme going on here. Parallax Tide. Okay, that does removes lands temporarily. I think just removing the creatures is just that much better, though. Blue booster packs. I'd only be able to grab one anyways, with, yeah, the money I have currently. There'll only be so much I can do. Draw 2 cards if the spell's additional cost was paid. So Waterbend 6. I think your creatures can help pay for that, as if it was like Convoke or something. I think that's how waterbending works. Pay 6 and your creatures can be tapped to also pay for the cost, as if they were lands. Draw 7 cards, no maximum hand size for the rest of the game. Still probably pass on that, though. I was thinking about it, still. I kind of want to just go back into the arena with my deck and see what happens. I mean, yeah, my deck has been slowly but surely improving. Maybe again I can just have like a flawless run in the arena. Let's see. Play land, and then I'm going to Heli Trooper and then Skull Clamp. Pass. Okay, there's a creature. Sacrifice a land to draw a card and pay 3. I'm just gonna clamp this thing to draw some more cards. I want to find my 4th land sooner or later. Crawling Chorus. I'm just gonna clamp that too. And then Skull Clamp this. And let's just attack. For 4. Yeah, I know this can't block. So what, if it can't block? Cast Senu. And Skull Clamp the token to draw 2 more cards. Oh, another land. I'll attack for 3 again and pass. Voidren, destroy this creature, apparently. Doom Traveler. Sage of the Skies. Who's gonna copy himself because I cast something else before him this turn? Skullclamp the Doom Traveler, draw another 2 cards. I'll just swing like this. Yeah, I don't see any way he's gonna win this. With all the cards I'm drawing, I don't see any possible way he's gonna win. Yeah, with that said and done, yeah, I'm gonna have all the answers. We'll go for round 2. Keep. I have definitely enough lands for this to function. Cast my commander. And pass. Okay, it can't be blocked. In that case, let's just attack. Tap target creature an opponent controls. That's it. This does not fly, so... Pitfall Trap. I'll pay 1 to kill that. Okay, 3-2. We'll swing like this. You may draw a card. If you do, discard a card when this enters or another artifact does. Sure. Well, there's no non-basic land to destroy. Apparently I still went and destroyed it anyways. I guess I won't attack with anything. Alright, I'll get another... I'll just make another token. Yeah, that's got... Okay. This also flies. But it's only a 1-1, so... nothing to worry about. I believe I can just, yeah, cast this thing, so let's do that. And my creatures are also gonna get +1/+1 a first strike. So let me just attack with everything in that case. That, at least, everything that can attack. Knight Mercenary. So I do not believe I actually dueled one of these yet. I dueled an Armored Knight, but not this Knight so far. At least not in this playthrough anyways. Alright, I have a turn 1 play. It's not much, but it's something. I guess if I need to get rid of a non-basic land. Okay, it's a 1/3 with Exalted. I have not seen Mentor the Meek in a long while. I can't attack through this. This has only 2 power, this has 1 power. Go. White spells cost 1 less to cast. Sacrifice Dauntless Bodyguard, the chosen creature, that would be this, would gain indestructible until end of turn. I'm gonna pay 1 to draw another card. I think I still have to just pass. I still don't see how I can attack into this board state. Okay, that's good. That's pretty good for 3 mana. Let me just replay my commander. I don't got much else to do right now. Pass. Alright. If I can make any tokens, then I'm gonna get 3 times that amount. Are we attacking or no? Oh, we're not even gonna attack into this board state, I see. Let me pay 1 off Mentor the Meek to draw again. And it's just gonna be another random basic land. Alright, let's just get 6 damage into the face for free. Seek a non-land permanent card with mana value 3 or less. Choose 1 or more. Can he do all of these? I think he can do all of these. Never mind. I'm gonna get 3 cats instead of 1 because I have this out. I'm just gonna draw another random land. I got all this on the stack. Top of library, because I actually want to have that card in my hand. Let me just draw another card. I think that can go on the bottom. And then that definitely goes on the bottom. Block with 1 of the knights. Discard down to maximum hand size. There's probably no way I'm gonna screw this up at this rate, surely now. There's probably no way I don't win this at this point. Ooh, destroy target goblin. Okay, pick something to get rid of. I'll draw another card. Bottom of library. And then I'll play this creature too. I'll just draw again, and then draw again. Probably gonna just attack like this. Anyways, I should be able to get in a ridiculous amount of damage here. Alright. Apparently my idea of ridiculous damage is just 5. Discard down to maximum hand size. Again. I still have 6 creatures that can block here. Other white creatures including my white creatures. I think this just actually makes it easier for me to win than him. I think this is just actually, like, more advantageous for me. Because I got more creatures than he does that can actually just enjoy the stat boost. Alpha Strike. Minus 26. Alright, give me my loot. A piece of gold armor that's gonna boost my starting life total by 4 from now on. That's gonna go on my chest. That's gonna go on my chest right there. 500 gold. discover the formula and a chrome scale Drake. Alright, got some body armor. Yeah, I think that's probably gonna be my go-to for just getting armor pieces. Rather than just saving up, like, thousands upon thousands of gold coins. I'll just be given them just by winning these duels in these arenas. Just by having, like, a perfect run in the arena, they're just gonna, like, give me random pieces of armor. Yeah, Slaughter Foundry, you sacrifice Sword of the Meek to it to make a 1-1, which, when it enters, you just return Sword of the Meek back to the battlefield. And then you can just sacrifice it again to make another 1-1, and rinse and repeat the process as long as you have 1 mana. Rinse and repeat as many times as you have, like, 1 mana to do so. Except I need a commander that's all these 3 colors to do to even attempt this combo. Oh, and I have an Urza's Saga. I should probably just slot this into my deck. It's another way to get the Skull Clamp. Just because I kind of feel like actually gambling. I'll still keep like 1,000 gold to spare. I don't know, maybe I'll get some really good cards out of the booster packs. So far, these are cards I'm happy with. Essence Scatter, Blue Elemental Blast. I'm happy with those two. And then the rare Biomass Mutation. Unsummon. A bunch of random commons. The Bullthip has always hated crowds. Trophy Mage. I'm sure there's definitely a deck that can make good use of that. Alright, a land that's... Alright, it makes green if I flip it over, it makes, well, blue if I flip it over. And then, Hammerhead Tyrant. Without subject, but a tyrant, nonetheless. Alright, whatever cards I don't feel like I'm ever gonna play, I'm just gonna sell them back. Costs less to cast if you control a dragon. I'm not really looking for dragons at the moment, though. Most of these I don't really care for, personally. I think I'm also just gonna put back the Unsummon as well. I forgot I still had this. Well, we're back up to like... we got half our money back after selling almost all the cards we pulled. There's still even more cards in here that I just forgot I had and probably not gonna bother using. Okay, that's all 5 color cards. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Apparently we have some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cards in here already, even though the set's not even out yet and we already have some in this game. Vigilance, Menace, Trample, and Haste. I'll just keep looking around. Sphinx's Revelation. That was an insanely good card. In Standard back in the day. Now it's like... probably a bulk... I think at this point it's like a bulk mythic, like no one really plays it. I'll pass on that. I don't know, just cards have gotten better over the years. Brago, King Eternal. I could also potentially build a deck around this if I find a lot of good ETB, like, a lot of good creatures with enters the battlefield abilities. That was, yeah, very playable too. Merchant Raiders. I'm gonna keep looking around. Oh, more spirits. I'll just keep going. Keep looking around. I already have True Name though. I already have one of these. No point buying another. Svelion of Sea and Sky. That's pretty good for 3 mana. Every time it attacks, you just draw a card. I guess we're gonna pick that up. Okay, this is the new Sig from Lorwyn Eclipsed. I want to just see the back face. I want to see the back side of this. I'm gonna keep looking around. Agent of Treachery. I have some shenanigans in mind. Okay, if I can actually get to 7 mana and cast this thing, And then flicker it with Brago, that's gonna be hilarious. Okay, this is the other mono blue Malcolm. Not quite as good as the Alluring Scoundrel, though. Okay, there's a land that can make white and blue. I'll just pick it up. Duels of the Mind? Actually not too shabby. Still gonna keep looking around. Oh, there's Spider-Man Miguel O'Hara again. Alright, are we even near any towns right now, or no? Okay, there's 3 over here. Okay, there's a bunch more there. I don't know, I just honestly want to spend the rest of the stream looking at cards. I don't know, I might just find that card I'm looking for just by randomly running around the overworld, just going through all the shops. I might find what I'm looking for. Or maybe just pivot to playing Brago, because I could have fun with that too. Mind Bomb. Direct damage in blue. Mr. Fantastic? This is a Marvel superhero? Copy target triggered ability you control twice. I'm sure there's definitely some build-around potential here, too. Am I just gonna pick up a bunch of legendary creatures and not play like 90% of them at this point? Because I think so. Some build-around potential here, too, it's looking like. Just need to find some good creatures with good enters the battlefield or attack triggers. Because I need to actually funnel mana into this to actually, I don't know, copy anything. Fairy Mastermind. That's also that's a pretty good creature too. Finding some pretty good blue cards in the blue biome. It's like, what do you expect? I guess I'll just grab that because it's like dirt cheap. Booster packs. Okay, yeah, Merfolk again. Birds. I can give something hexproof at instant speed with this, and have like a solid flying creature to attack with. I'll grab that. Ah, this is a classic. This put in a lot of work for me on my, like, vanilla Chandelar playthrough. This put in a lot of work. Might not look like much, but yeah. Solid stat line for, like, not too much mana, plus evasion. You didn't really see this too much back in the day. She's from Avatar, Last Airbender, yep. I think I recognize her from the show. Oh, you can also tap your artifacts as if they're lands to help pay the waterbending cost. Not just your creatures. Or your usual sources of mana, also your artifacts. Okay, we have something that could be a copy of any creature I control, and it's also a really shitty land on the back. But you get that flexibility. Sure. Pirated copy? Yeah, that looks like Phil Foglio's art style, alright. I'm running low on money, I'm still looking for cards. I might find something that, again, I just want to pounce on. Ooh, Spark Trooper. If I want to pivot into red, that is. What does the back's face look like? Oh. An enchantment that also continues to copy whatever it's attached to. Gilded Drake. Yo. You can steal any creature for 2 mana, but they get a 3/3 flyer. Yo, Gilded Drake. I'm gonna just go sell some cards. I want to buy that. I want to buy that Gilded Drake. I can just sell some random stuff I don't need, and surely I can afford it. I can already afford it! Yeah, if only cards were this cheap in, like, real life all the time. Well, if only it was always that easy to just get a Gilded Drake. Old Bright Mine. What are they selling here? Holy shit, holy shit, Ragavan. The 1-mana Ragavan. Wow. If I play a red, I want to play Ragavan. I absolutely want to play that if I run red. There's no getting around it. Sell that. Sell this. I'll sell the Mind Spring. I'll sell the Opalescence, and I'll sell... I guess I'll sell that, too. Alright, we can already afford it. It was this shop, Ragavan. If I play red, I'll play Ragavan for sure. Green Goblin! Betor, Ancestor's Voice. What does this do? Something about gaining life. If I lose life. I think there are better commanders to be looking for. You need a copy of this, an exile in your... This is a singleton. I'm playing Commander, which is a singleton format, so this is gonna be useless. I need one in exile, one in my hand, one in the graveyard, one in the battlefield to actually win with it, so no thanks. That's not gonna happen. In Commander, that's not happening. I can scry one, but at that point, like, why bother? Raffine. Oh, this is the Sphinx shop. Tivit, Raffine, we got some good commanders here. I gotta come back with more money so I can actually pay for Raffine. That's assuming I want to play that commander. Oh, it's the in-universe version of Spider-Man 2099. Yeah, I'm seeing some really, really good cards here. Alright, the new Ashling. Oh, and randomly scathe zombies. Alright, let's sell some more cards. I think I'll just let go of that. I'll keep the Evolving Wilds. I'll sell this. I'll keep that for now. Maybe I could play it. I'll let go of the Burning Inquiry. I'll just sell these two. This also can definitely just go. Okay, that was the one with the Sphinxes. Alright, now have Raffine. Scheming Seer. And if I want to play Spider-Man 2099... I'll pick it up. I just wanted to see a few more pieces of equipment, but nothing I really need there, I don't think, so I'll just move along. I believe I've seen this town already, so moving on. Alright, the swamp is here. Do I dare just go into that giant library? Not bad. If I need to just get stuff out of my opponent's graveyard, Lion Sash could be handy. Vendilion Click. Okay. Finding so many good blue cards here. Okay, that's a 13-13 on the other side. Yep. Okay, maybe I actually do need to start farming some more gold and some more cards so I can actually afford some of this stuff here. Because there's 2 more cards I want to buy that's going to set me back 800 gold if I do, so... maybe I can just get the funds from in here. Elephant! We already did defeat one of these. We'll fight another elephant. I'll keep this hand. And hopefully find enough lands to make it work still. Temple, that's a really nice looking temple garden. Uh-oh. I'm gonna miss at least one land drop here. And I'm gonna miss another. Okay. Okay, now we're talking. Attack for 4 again. Okay, this is gonna attack for 2. I'll just let it hit. Whenever this creature deals combat damage, you get that many energy counters? And then I'll just make 2 Sage of the Skies because I just put down this 1 mana like artifact just before. Apparently, yeah, I'm still at 29 life here, so clearly I got like absolutely nothing to worry about. It was a slow start, and then I found my lands, and now look at my board. Alright, that puts another 8 power on his board. I'll just take that off the board. I think if I Alpha Strike, I'll be okay. Spirit Token. Okay, I got 39 life. I can surely just tank some damage here. Okay, at least it still gets something to replace it. Not gonna attack because he just wants to keep up. He wants to keep all his creatures that can block at this point, and I don't blame him. Can't I just fly over his creatures anyways? Just fly over them. Interesting. Phyrexian elephant. Where's the elephant supposed to be? I don't see the resemblance to an elephant anymore. Another Senu. Is it just gonna auto-sell because... It's just gonna auto-sell because I already own a copy. Yeah, that's fair. Keep. Didn't have a turn 1 play, so that's gonna enter tapped. I'm fine with that. Pass. I'll keep him there. Bull Hippo. How could you not hear it approach? It's a hippo. Palace Jailer's just gonna get rid of it. Attack with these two. Alright, just gonna play some more lands. In the meantime, I'm just going to keep pumping out. Just gonna keep playing all my best creatures in the meantime. Okay, two hippos are just putting -1/-1 counters on each other. I'm gonna play my 6 drop here. Attack with everybody. Yeah, at that point, why not? I have such a good board going. Let me go grab that spell book. Get some more cards into my collection here. So that's the rare I'm gonna get. Is that a scorpion? Yeah, I believe it is. Let's fight the scorpion too. Keep. Okay, that's... I see. Pass. Okay, a 2/1 with no abilities. That doesn't look like it's gonna really help him much at all. Death Touch. Let's just cast the One Ring. And just draw an extra card. Okay, this flies. Yeah, no sense in attacking me. I'm protected from everything. I'll just draw even more cards. Alright, so that's already a 6-6 apparently. It just literally came down this turn, it's already a 6-6. I lose 2 life, but I'm just gaining the life back, like, faster than I'm losing it anyways, at this point. Alright, now I just pumped our entire team. Attack with everybody. Yeah, because look at how much power I got on the board already. Got an 8-7, a 4-3 flying first strike, 4-10. Okay, I'm just gonna gain a bunch of life off of this. Okay, he's back up to 3 apparently. And I still have a blocker. Okay, why is this coming back as a 4-6? Giant regrowth. Okay, that's where that comes from. Yeah, just beat him up with the flying creature. Woodland Cemetery. That's decent. Back to the world map it is. We got a massive building over there, but I want to do it some other time. And now just to sell a bunch of the cards I won. I'm keeping that for now. I'll sell both of these. Okay, make some permanents just lose their abilities. Three damage to target creature and gain 3 life. For now, I guess I'll just sell one of these. I guess I'll sell the Scorpion too. Tap. I think that says 4 untapped creatures to draw 3 cards. Tap 4 untapped creatures I control. Yep, that's gonna get my cash stack back up. That's precisely how I get that cash stack back up. Let's get Vendelion Click and Lion Sash. Okay, so you're gonna again show me only the cards that I can actually run in my deck because I'm not allowed to run anything that's red or green and Esper colors. So this is called empty deck for now, isn't it? Deck should have at least 99 cards. And I probably want to actually go pick up some halfway decent black cards before even thinking about this. like, pick up some more halfway decent black cards. Okay, so first it's gonna make me pick a commander. And then it's showing me all the cards I can actually run. We're doing that another day. I already got, like, plenty done tonight. So yeah, just gonna leave it at that.